As a little girl, I loved to read books. I spent countless hours with a book in my hand, whether it would be picture books that had fun illustrations to look at, or short chapter books that I was proud to say that I finished. As you can see from the picture, I have my grandpa's reading glasses on, and I am ready to read. I never minded going to school because I knew that we would have free time to read whatever book we chose. Having a choice of what to read made me so excited and look forward to free reading time with my brand new book. My mom was the one who influenced my reading journey from the beginning. I can remember her reading me stories all the time, especially at night before I went to sleep. When I was first learning to read, the Dr. Seuss books were my favorite. I loved how he rhymed in his books and made them silly. As he says, "The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go." As I grew older, I wanted to move on to more grown-up style books, like chapter books. I started reading Junie B. Jones. I could recite the beginning sentences of every one of her books. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice, I just like B, and that's all. At this age, I couldn't read too many chapter books because there were a lot of words that I still did not know. This is when my mom started reading chapter books to me. She bought me a book for my birthday one year, which became our reading adventure together. The book was titled Heidi, my favorite book when I was younger. We spent every night reading a chapter out of Heidi, and sometimes two because I didn't want her to stop. As the years passed on, I continued to read all different genres of books. When I was a little bit older now, my new favorite books to read were the Nancy Drew mystery series. I couldn't wait to devour these books. I was a fluent reader, which I liked because I could get through more books faster. Once I finished the book, I quickly moved on to the next one without stopping. I was very literate in school and always raised my hand to be called on to read out of the book. I want all of my students to feel comfortable with reading, no matter what level they are at in their reading journey. Reading was my favorite pastime because it took me into a whole new world. It was like I was constantly on a new adventure. When I was a teenager, I continued to read different styles of books. I read everywhere from science fiction to classic love stories, which were my favorite. I read every book in Nicholas Sparks' collection. He is my favorite author. I also liked books that took me on wild adventures and left me on the edge of my seat throughout the entire story. For Christmas one year, my parents bought me a Nook. If I didn't have the newest trending novel, I would quickly check Barnes & Noble to see if I could download it on my new device. I read many books on my Nook and still continue to read on it to this day. However, there is something about holding a book in my hand and turning the pages that I will always prefer. Without reading, I do not think that I would have been so successful in school. I attribute my love for reading to my mom, who took the time out of her busy day of taking care of my siblings and I to spend quality time reading with me. To this day, I still love to read. I pick up a book when I have free time and love getting suggestions from other people on the best new series. Reading has been a crucial part in my learning, and I am so grateful for my love for it.